Welcome, guys, to
Hello.
another update. The CMAC Newsletter. I'm Kyle.
I'm Johnny. Hello.
And we're going to talk about what's been happening at CMAC and some stuff that's coming up. We got some really cool stuff. The first one, I'm going to talk about it. We have the Wave Awards coming up. Now, you heard me talk about this a little while ago, and the early deadline was November 15th. But if you are a CMAC member and you made something this year, from September of last year to September of this year, you can submit your project to the Wave Awards. The website is filmfreeway.com/festival/the Wave Awards. The link for it is in the latest email newsletter. So if you're not getting the email updates, you can sign up for that at cmac.tv. But if you made something this last year, you could win an award for it. It's a really cool thing. The Wave Awards are the Western area awards, and if you win the Wave Awards, you could go on to the Hometown Awards, I think, or can you just, maybe you could just apply for the Hometown Awards, even if you don't get the Wave Awards. Oh, yes. Hello.
Hi, Brian.
Right next door. Here, you talk about this one.
Okay, so Producer of the Year, we had just a fabulous event, if I do say so myself, recently.
Yes,
CMAC Fest was a great success. Thank you all who came out. If you didn't go there, by the way, hope to see you next time we do it. It was a really fun event. But it's also a time where we honor Producers of the Year, and that was Deidre Curry. Congratulations on that. And William and Darcy Elliott. Good job. They made quite a bit of content this past year. Really quality stuff, really great programming for the community, and hope to see more from them as well. And maybe this could be you, CMAC members out there, and if you're not a member yet.
Yeah, Deidre might be running for next year too. She and I were just talking about what she's got planned for this upcoming year. She's got a lot planned. It's gonna be cool.
Excellent.
But yeah, if you're making content at CMAC, you are eligible for the Producer of the Year award. But if you're not making your own show, you could also be a Volunteer of the Year. Our Volunteers of the Year for this past year, Bruce Anderson, he's been helping out on a ton of studio shoots and field productions. And also George and Janet Smith. George and Janet Smith aren't necessarily helping make shows regularly here at the CMAC studio, but what they are doing is they're helping us with our Art Hop events every first Thursday of the month. They help organize the artists that are coming in. So we wanted to thank George and Janet for all of their help with Art Hop. All right, we got some highlights. Here. Johnny, you talk about the first one.
So we got the Big Tail Film Showcase. This was a great opportunity for local filmmakers. There was 10 filmmakers who received $5,000 in grants to make 3 to 5 minute short videos. And those videos were showcased recently at Warner's Theater. And we have a compilation of all those documentaries playing on demand on our website. As you can see here, you can watch now. And then we also have some times now on our CMAC 1 channel, which actually is today at 7 p.m. So if you're looking to watch something tonight, have the evening off early, the day off, might want to check out some local stories here. Really great quality stuff. And it's just great community-related content, and I think it was a great opportunity for everyone involved.
And there's a live concert, there's a musical performance at the end of the video. So you watch all the short films, and then there's a little concert at the end. The music is fantastic. Chris and one of our interns, which we're going to learn more about in just a little bit, put this together. It was a great program.
Great.
Actually, no, you should talk about this one too, because I don't know much about this one.
Oh, yes, the Plymouth Thanksgiving Day Parade. There's actually going to be some programming tomorrow related to Thanksgiving. Plymouth, the public access media center out there, they produce a parade every Thanksgiving, or the weekend before Thanksgiving, and it's a great event, really unique, twist on sort of the Thanksgiving-related festivities there, and that's actually going to show tomorrow on CMAC 1 at 9 a.m. Also, another side note that's not listed here is we're going to show the previous year's Thanksgiving parade before this one as well to give you an idea about it too. But some really great stuff. It's going to be on tomorrow, and if you're looking for something to watch, it'll be a good opportunity to do so.
Yeah, if you don't want the regular corporate Macy's Day Parade,
right,
you've got something else.
No Snoopy.
So you said they've already done this event. They had it this past weekend.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering if it was going to be live.
No. Yes. Pre-recorded, but yes, I'm looking forward to watching it myself too.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on instead of the regular fare. We also got another show, the holiday music with the City Singers. So Fresno City College choir had. CMAC member Brad Lopez brought the Fresno City Choir into the CMAC studio. They sang a number of songs like there's Brad right there. And they sang a number of holiday tunes. So after Thanksgiving, don't listen to holiday music before Thanksgiving. Wait until Thanksgiving is over before you really get into the holiday music. But there's a great little program here Brad put together. So we're going to air this on CMAC 1 and on the website the day after Thanksgiving on Friday at noon, a couple days later at 10 a.m. on the 27th, and then in December, the appropriate time, a good time to start really dig into the holiday music, December. Again, exactly. At noon on December 1st.
Maybe as you're putting up your tree, if that's something you
do. A tree.
Maybe have that on in the background,
Yeah,
that's what I'm going to do, I think.
I could hear them singing from my cubicle in the studio.
Oh, when they were recording, yeah.
Yeah, it sounded great.
They're the premier choral ensemble, so you're getting the best of the best from Fresno City College.
The cream of the crop.
Stuff. Yes.
Awesome. We got one more highlight we'd like to talk about. Do you want to talk about it?
Sure.
I also don't know much about what this is.
So the Children's Movement of Fresno, it's an organization that hosts public speaking events known as TCM Talks. And roughly every 6 weeks or so, they'll have local educators or people that do research that involve children's studies, especially in schools, and workshops, and their expertise they share with educators, anyone who's interested, studies to help them better understand the local dynamic of how schools are teaching children and better ways to do so. So this month they featured educators Diego Arambula talk to the group here. So definitely if you're in that field of work, really great information, a wealth of knowledge of what's going on locally in our schools, and great talks to watch on television as well. So
wait, can we watch that?
Yes, we can watch that on the 25th, which is this Saturday at 4 p.m. And as you saw there on our website, it should still be on our front page, the most recent postings, and you can watch it there. And if you wanted to watch a prior talk, CMAC has covered previous ones. Just go ahead and click on that producer CMAC page on the on-demand link, and that'll redirect you to all CMAC's productions, which include some of those talks as well. So check those out.
Awesome. Thank you. Mm-hmm. We got one more announcement, but before that, we are going to have our second ever CMAC Newsletter interview. We got some special guests, and these ones are intentional. These ones weren't like I was just in the middle of a newsletter and someone walked in and started talking to me.
They've been here.
we asked them to be here, and today we have Joe and Precious. These are the CMAC interns. You guys have been here all semester. Here's Scooter coming close. I want to interview you guys. So Joe and Precious, you guys have been here all semester. What school do you go to?
So we're both Fresno State students. I am a communication major, and I've taken some classes in mass communication and journalism. And I'll let her go ahead.
Precious, what's your major?
Yeah, my major is media communications and journalism, emphasis in multimedia.
Awesome. And how much time you guys got left? How many more semesters you have left at Fresno State?
You gonna go or should I go?
Well, you're done.
Well, yeah, pretty much I'm done. This is my last semester. As soon as December the 16th hits. Okay. Boom.
All right.
Out.
Yes. A fall graduation.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah. Greatest feeling ever.
Same. Yeah.
Spring.
Okay.
So next semester is my last semester.
All right.
Almost there. You see the finish line.
Yes.
And we've been giving you guys a lot of stuff to work on. Tell me about a couple of the projects you guys have been working on as CMAC interns.
I would say first and foremost, a lot of sports production. We get to go out. I know it's football season right now, and there's a lot of teams, high school teams that are playing. And we've got a chance to videotape them, work with a bunch of students that are interested in media in these schools, and kind of just get a feel to how live production works. So I would say live production is the biggest entity that we've been introduced to.
Yeah, you guys have been working closely with the mobile production vehicle with Caesar, with Natalie. What's your favorite part of live production?
I would say the favorite part is completing the production. Only because you get everything set up, everything runs through great. At the end, you feel accomplished.
I have a couple different favorite parts. I thoroughly enjoy directing, and that's just because you get to see like a bigger picture kind of view, and you get to take that and kind of mold it into your own perspective and play around with a lot of different things. And I CMAC kind of helps around with that, and also on the field, live shots. So like those kind of shots that you get with the emotion. Maybe see the coach like spitting and yelling at the kids.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound good, but
Tells the story of the game.
it's thrilling at that actual moment. So I like it.
Awesome. And then we're football's kind of winding up for the local sports, and you guys have another project that you're working on right now. Tell us more about the project you guys are working on now.
We're working on a highlight video of the football season. Showing the experiences behind the scenes for students that are showing.
Yeah, what goes into that? What did you do? What was your pre-production? What was your production like?
Oh, well, so like pre-production was actually, I think, was more of the difficult part, and it was more or less trying to figure out exactly how we want to go about this. So we had to sit down, plan out exactly what kind of clips we wanted. Not even necessarily clips, but how we wanted to start the show, how we wanted to give the bulk of the show, and how we wanted to finish the show. So the pre-production process was a little challenging. The actual production process is when we were actually out in the field, taking all kinds of different shots, trying to find B-roll. And from time to time, we hit a couple snags because, I mean, you're working with all kinds of different people, and sometimes you have to fill it in different positions and kind of just help out where you need it. So I know we've had a couple snags along the way, but for the most part, right now, we're in our post-production phase, and we're trying to get everything we've gotten accumulated all together and see how we can show that to the viewers.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. So by the time the semester is up, we'll be able to watch that project.
Yes.
Now we're
Good.
currently taking applications from other Fresno State students to be CMAC interns. What piece of advice would you give to a Fresno State student who's applying to be a CMAC intern?
I would say always be ready, or always be ready to do something that you feel like you're nervous for, or you don't expect.
Outside the box?
Yeah.
Outside your comfort zone?
Yeah, just be ready to be outside your comfort zone. That's all I have to say.
I definitely agree with her. I came in, because I'm a communication major, so I didn't really know much about production like that, but it's something I was very interested in. I want to be in the whole entertainment industry, and I want to see where I can take myself with that. I would say definitely be ready to just jump in wherever you need it. You never know exactly what you're going to like, because you get to try different spots and different things. And you get to learn all kinds of things that you never even knew. Like, I know she's an MCJ major and she's still learning some stuff, and I'm definitely learning some stuff.
We're all learning.
We're all learning. It's a never ending learning process. But that's how you get better. You learn stuff and you get to put it in your own kind of little funky way and go from there. So definitely just come in with an open mindset and just be ready for something and be ready to do the best that you can.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks, guys. Don't take off just yet. We got one more thing. We want to talk about, and I want to pitch it to you too. December 7th, we are going to have our ugly sweater potluck party. If you've been to one of these before, they're tons of fun. We have food. We'll bring some food, but we also ask you to bring some food if you're coming too. We're going to have some games. We're going to play some stuff. And it's just a fun time to wrap up the year. Now, I feel like I had a pretty good ugly sweater this year, or this past year. I want to know what you guys, what are you going to wear to the ugly sweater party? Johnny, what do you got?
Yeah, I want to keep it more of a surprise, but I think it's going to involve actual lights.
Ooh, something like you're going to electrify yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Don't-
So I'll leave that at that there.
Don't shock yourself. Okay, Precious, Joe, if you guys come to the ugly sweater party, what's the ugly sweater, or what, like, it doesn't have to be like what you are going to wear, like what's your dream ugly sweater?
Okay, so I actually saw an ugly sweater out there, and it was dope. It was dope. So if anybody knows who 2 Chainz is out there, there's a 2 Chainz ugly Christmas sweater. There's a 2 Chainz one, there's a Drake one, and it's like a little dance with Drake. Loki want to get that because I feel like that would be the best one.
You're gonna do the 2 Chainz one?
I don't know yet. There's Drake, 2 Chainz, and there's all kinds of different artists that you can kind of get in their own little special moment.
Because you kind of gave mine away. I was gonna say I was gonna wear the Drake one.
Okay, I have to get the 2 Chainz one.
Yeah.
Drake one. I don't know. I've never really looked at ugly sweaters, the Christmas sweaters, because they're ugly.
But now we want you to. We want you to. You can make something. You can make something.
I would say make like a box, a gift box right here, and just like a open thing.
People can see what's inside the box.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, nice. All right.
I'm expecting like dollar bills.
Hey. Yeah. So I was gonna say, last year I literally just wore a sweater and I printed out a picture of my face and taped it to the sweater.
Oh, nice.
That's epic.
And I felt like to outdo myself. Yeah, I was gonna do the Drake sweater. My cousin gave it to me last year. Not in time for the party, so I wanted to do it. So yeah, please do the 2 Chainz one. I think that would be great.
I'm definitely down for it. Either that or I know I saw one at a thrift store and I really liked it. And it was this crazy one. It was like Rudolph, and it was all around the sweater, but the nose, they had like this fuzzy red like nose thing. I don't even know what to call it, like a blob fuzzy thing. And it was stuck everywhere Rudolph's nose was, but it was popping out on the sweater.
Oh, nice.
And I was just like, hey, you know what? It's not that bad. You can play with that a little bit. Nice little outfit to go with it. Yeah.
That's awesome. So once again, we have TJ, you can't make it to the ugly sweater party. Send in a picture of your ugly sweater. I'll put it on the wall. Yeah. I'll print it out. I'll put it on the wall. So send us your ugly sweater picture, TJ, since you can't make it. Once again, that's December 7th at 6 p.m. It's going to be here at CMAC. If you are coming, give us an RSVP. The RSVP link is in the latest CMAC email newsletter. If you don't get the CMAC newsletter, it's right there on the website. Any page of the website, right here where it says email updates. Type in your email. Now that one's already gone out, but if you want the RSVP letter, you can shoot me an email, kyle@cmac.tv. I'll send you the RSVP link so that you can come to the CMAC potluck. It'll be really fun. It was a blast last year. Oh, you're already looking.
I'm looking at some already. Yeah.
Johnny's looking for his ugly sweater on his computer already. All right, guys, that's it for the CMAC newsletter. Thank you to our guests. Thank you to Joe. Thank you to Precious. You guys have been great interns. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We can't wait to see you at the potluck. Check out some of the highlights. I already threw the papers, boy, but there's some really good content coming up, and we look forward to seeing you there. Seeing you here. We're already at CMAC. And we'll see you at the next newsletter.
All right. We'll see you. Have a great week.